Morrissey offered us this really beautiful opportunity for us to get together and perform. And so we did it, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So we started doing it for that whole summer, which was like 2 summers ago. We were a big success when we played. They made 2 shows because one sold out. And so then we went to, they wanted us to play at all the festivals in England, and we went to Spain, and we went to Japan, and we had so much, we were like really laughing a lot. I mean, it's very good for the, qu'est-ce que c'est, endorphins.
Les poumons.
Yeah, and so, it doesn't matter. Anything I ask him, he tells me something different. He just does that to confuse me.
I said for the lungs, actually.
He teaches me French, like he teaches me how to say, there's not enough room in here to swing a cat. Why would I want to say that in French? But anyway, we started having so much fun, right? And then we were in sound checks, and we'd start making up songs, you know, just for fun. And so all of a sudden we had some really good songs. So we decided, let's make a record. Our approach has always been, then and now, like, we get together, right? I mean, it starts when you become attracted to somebody, right? In this case, a musician, because you want to play music with them. I think, you know, there's a lot of subconscious things at work, you know, and if you're kind of with it, you usually get together with like-minded people. So then we would get together and we play music, and we don't really care about, pay attention to any prevailing trends or anything. We really just make the music we want to make. Actually, we just play, and that's what it sounds like, and then we record it, you know. So it's not like we allow ourselves to really feel any pressure, because we just play, and that's what it is. It's not, there's nothing you can really do about the way you sound and the way you are. I mean, you could try to sound like somebody else or whatever, but for us, the joy has always been in creation and trying to, you know, and creating new stuff. So it's not really, pressure I don't think is the right word. For us, it would just be more like idiot savant is probably a good expression, because we just do it, you know. We just do our own thing, and if people like it, that's really great. And if they don't, oh well, they will. One day, they will be pleased to remember even this.
Just looking forward to I take a picture of kids. I take a picture of kids. Yeah, I'm looking forward to well, all right, kids.
Together we made a band, you know, and then all of a sudden all these people started digging the band and stuff like that. It wasn't like we sat down and said, let's make a band that Andy Warhol will like, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the scene kind of grew up around it, you know.
We hated what was going on, too. What was going on was crap with music. You know, it was the age of the big, you know, what we call it, like stadium rock and big productions and the industry. It was really the ones who were writing the ticket.
You know what? When they got to the bass solo, that's when I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, Jesus, the bass solos.
That's got to be the worst.
Yes, and, you know, I mean, it was just, you know, for us, we hated all that, and we wanted to, you know, and apparently once we did get started, there was a lot of other people that hated that, too. They stopped going out to clubs, to big, you know, shows. There was no clubs. When we started, there was no clubs. We found it hard to play because of that.
Hey, you know, like if somebody played the first Dolls record when it first came out and said, this is crap, right? We could have said, one day it will please you. and it's, remember, right?
Even this crap.
And everybody says, oh, the New York Dolls, fantastique, right? So
Yeah,
there's
that's
another
right.
application.
Yes, when we came out, they told us we sucked, we couldn't play, we couldn't tune, we couldn't write a tune, you know, and we had no business being on stage. You can see that at the, there's a letter that's hanging up at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, that explains all of that, and Malcolm McLaren had sent it to me. And with little quarter booth photos, you know, like, you know, when you put in the quarters and at Woolworths and you come out with the pictures. Yeah, and he would write like this guy, you know, we're thinking of calling him Johnny Rotten. And he can't sing, but he could definitely sing better than Johansson. That's what?
I was snoozing. What did you say?
It's okay. You'll see it on television.
So what's your favorite color? Gin.
He doesn't want to know about these parts in rock
I
and roll.
don't, you know, I just feel like we got a great band, we got a great record, and that's all that counts. Everything that happens over
I think we
our
have
life,
a great history also
they kind of...
that I'd like to celebrate. Because I didn't, you know, like you
Well,
said,
they-
I didn't make the money. So I'd like to at least talk about it. One thing, you know, about our record, of course, it's a rock and roll album. And if you say that it sounds like the older ones, and, you know, beautiful. Because it's rock and roll. Rock and roll is the same thing that we did then, and rock and roll is the same thing that we do today. And probably in the future. I mean, really,
Viva la rock and roll.
the New York Dolls, you know, if you take off the lipstick and their black stockings, you know, it's really the blues. The blues is under there. 3-chord progressions, flying solos, you know, quick lines, you know, sexiness, you know what I mean? The words, the attitude. Somebody described us as we were the Beatles of attitudes.
Really?
Or attitude, I should say. And I quite agree.
I'm not that fond of the Beatles.
You like the Rolling Stones, right?
Yeah, I like the Rolling Stones. I like the Kinks. You like the Kinks?
He likes Mick Jagger really the most.
Did you like the Kinks?
The Kings, I love the Kings.
Oh, that Waterloo Sunset, that's like a little movie.
Are you kidding? He's the best writer
Yeah,
ever.
it's